Devices. Oh,
Good.
we're good. We're good. All right, let me make sure the Twitch is over on the right page. Make sure the XSplit isn't on fire. Make sure the fucking panels are in the right thing. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hi.
Today is kind of a panic start. Everyone's running late. I had a fucking I like woke up from a nap, played 10 minutes of WoW, and was like, oh yeah, I have that thing today.
Yeah, you kind of have a thing to do
Yeah,
today.
this let's stream, let's play.
Yep.
Um,
And my XSplit, I need to do some serious work on this weekend because, whoo, this whole thing has broken.
but I'm Bronson. That's Aaron.
Hi.
Then we got Johnny in the third chair,
Hello.
and then we have a Mr. Parker York, author. Uh,
Yep.
it's transmitting from a cave in Afghanistan. Uh,
Buy my book.
Buy my fucking book.
I mean, look, man,
No,
he's out here doing it.
no. I feel, dude.
Buy that
No,
book.
like I was on the Giant Bomb Reddit today, and someone was just like asking for podcasts of a similar vibe, and I was just like, I
Here we
mean,
are.
if you wanna,
Yeah,
uh,
sure. Come on.
like that's the Emily with the evening, gentlemen. Hello, Emily. Mod
What's going
mommy
on,
in
Emily?
the chat.
All
Oh my
right.
god, the game booted up without problems today. Holy shit.
That's amazing. I love that.
No problems. Recognize the Xbox controller immediately. What the
What's going
fuck?
on, Quinn? How you doing, man?
Quinn. All right. Quinn is taking a break because he was traveling, or will be
Yes.
traveling soon. So, we are going to be doing ODST with Parker, Johnny, and me and Aaron here, and then Halo 4. Quinn will be back on for. So, we're going to turn scoring on. I'm going to invite each of you gentlemen. Boom. 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 Alright, all of you invited. We're cranking this up to legendary. For skulls, we're doing I Would Have Been Your Daddy and Grunt Birthday. And now just wait on you guys to hop on in. I'm on a Wolf Among Us bit. Fucking A, Parker. You can at least ask before fucking leaking it. You should buy his book. From what I've read so far, it's pretty fucking good.
Oh yeah, how far did you get
I'm
this time?
fucking 2 chapters in. I'm going at a grandpa's pace.
All right.
Just like I'm fucking. I also have another book that's a lot shorter that I'm reading that I'm only 16 pages in. So
I'm a little butthurt that the end of chapter 2 didn't leave you wanting to figure out what happens next, but okay.
no, it's more of a matter of like time to read and like versus like fuck around and then like I like I have to system locked up. Oh no, Aaron's system locked up. He's frozen. So we're gonna be waiting on him for a hot minute. Okay, well we might as well chitty chat while we wait for Aaron to fix his stuff. I like how in the Discord it looks like he's frozen.
That's a great spot. That, that's like the perfect Aaron expression.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Quinn doesn't have a webcam, so next time we get him on here, I need to have something like that happen. I need to see if our artist can draw something up real quick for him. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. No, the camera didn't side like his whole system locked up. So yeah, we're gonna be waiting a minute. That also moves all the fucking windows that is fucking worked on. God damn it! Oh Lord.
I think he's back.
Ah.
Well,
All right.
turn on his webcam and let's see what
Yeah,
happens.
why is this off? What? Okay, before I do anything else,
Johnny, your room
what
is
in
so
the hell
dark.
happened?
Yeah, I love gaming in the dark.
Fair enough.
I had to get into the habit of gaming in the dark when I play on my TV because it's so goddamn big. The room light reflects off of it now. So that had to be a habit I had to get into. So all right. Well, once he's in.
I should get some RGB lights. Those like
You should, dude.
just
You could do
It's
some
in
really
this.
sick. You do some really
Yep.
sick
Around.
lighting backgrounds and whatnot.
Yeah,
What
you
are you working
could.
on?
RGB lights like around my
What
table.
story?
All right. Let's see.
Oh,
I'll be in town on
Yes.
Friday and your place next Wednesday.
too
Awesome.
bright for Ilum.
Looking
Usually
forward
it's
to
dark.
it.
I already did this part.
Parker.
What's up?
This is also going on YouTube, man. We can't have you. If you're gonna do that, you gotta.
It's
mute
not
my
going up
voice.
on YouTube because my XSplit fucked up.
Well, no,
Can't
it's
have
going
me-
up on YouTube because I cut it later and upload it to YouTube as a Let's Play.
Oh, well,
Can't have
good
me
on
doing
you.
what?
Yeah, if you're gonna go chat with over the live, just make sure you mute your mic because like I've been cutting these and saying them to YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Bronson sent me a request to play Halo. I click on it and Windows says, "How do you want to open this? Gears 5, Sea of Thieves."
We're obviously playing Gears 5.
Yes, of course.
It's a good campaign. I enjoyed it.
The game I see you play probably most often, actually, on a daily
Dude,
basis.
So here's the thing about Gears 5 is like I don't play it for long. I play it for maybe 30 minutes to an hour, but it is a perfect game to like decompress for 30 minutes to an hour. Like,
Fair enough.
It's literally like I can get into a match quick, I can blow someone's head off with a shotgun, and then I feel better about my life.
Right.
I'm seeing Deep Rock Galactic for my dwarven eyes. So did you get the invite, the second invite?
I did, but then the game like started running, but I couldn't pull it up. So I'm gonna boot it up again. Everything's fine. Deep Rock Galactic is fantastic.
I have that game
if
on
you're looking-
Steam and it's on Game Pass.
It's if you wanted like Left 4 Dead, but you're just dwarves mining for stuff, and fighting insects, then great.
I feel like if we were to stream that, we would have to learn hi ho, it's off to work we go, and like sing it in unison.
I would be fine with that just because every time that singing would devolve into screaming.
I've yet to play Second Extinction. I have yet to play
Same.
Second Extinction because the PC version won't boot for me. Like it literally just black screens. Console version boots every single time perfectly though. It's weird. Alright, so Aaron, it doesn't say you're online.
Which is weird. Yeah.
Just click on me and hit join player.
I did that the first time, but let's try it again.
I'm a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy hole. Diggy.
Yep, the iconic Disney song.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful, we'll get DCMA'd.
Yep.
Or DMCA'd, whatever.
Okay, I
Oh,
see.
come on.
There we go. I do see you in the menu now. All right, invite player.
Well, hang on.
All right, up. Okay, let's try. And
Come on. Come on.
Okay, you've disappeared.
Fuck.
All right, try the invite. Oh my god, this is just hell.
Why? Why is Halo like this in particular?
Let's see. I'm a dwarf and I'm killing a bug. Killy bug. Yeah, and you're hardwired. I know you're not on Wi-Fi, so
Nope.
yeah, that's
There is no reason for this to be happening.
fucking weird.
Yep.
Because you touch yourself at night, Aaron. That's fucking quick.
Man. I wouldn't be able to tell what's.
Alright, so did the invite work?
Nope.
I just tried rebooting the game again. We're only 30
I
minutes
have to
late.
try and restart. Yeah, I know. I may have to restart the goddamn computer.
No, I don't think it'll go that far, but maybe.
I mean,
Just restart the game.
do
You know,
this.
I'm gonna bring my game session with me. So, hold on.
Yeah, nope. Nope, it's not working. Let me try. That. Quit that.
So
I hear the music. I hear it pulling up, and then
you know
nothing.
how this game works.
Yes, yes, I do.
Just it's
I
frustrating
sure
as hell.
do. Mm-hmm. How's everyone doing? Exactly.
I
Okay.
was like, all right, well, I'm gonna see. So we have Heart, Prepare to Drop, Mombasa Streets, the Plaza, Uplift Reserve, Kazingo Boulevard, Alpha Site, New Mombasa PD, Kikawani Station, Data Hive, Coastal Highway, Epilogue. So this game goes pretty. I remember this game being fairly short.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how long is this?
This is not a long one. This is probably the shortest campaign we're gonna go through.
Which did we didn't go through Halo 3 and 2 sitting. Was it
No,
3?
it was 2 sittings.
Wow.
We,
Do you think this might be a little bit shorter?
it might be as long. It's 11. It's like it's the question is how fast are we gonna get through those like open world sections?
Right.
Well, that's going to depend on what all we want to do.
Well, we're
Like,
okay. I saw Aaron
Are we-
pop in and fade out again.
I think
Are we speed running the just doing it for the story missions, or are we gonna pick up all the extra goodies
I mean, how
for
many of
the
those do we have
background story?
memorized?
Oh, and I think there was an achievement. Don't kill those.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
kill the engineers.
I don't know if that carried over to this one. 21 if memory serves. Rookie, if you ever fall in love with a woman, make sure she's got balls. 21 if my memory serves. All right, Aaron, I see that you're in the game. Are you in the game?
No, I'm not. It's the same. It's the same thing where it's invisible.
Just reset your
So
PC.
I'm going to reset
Wow.
my computer. We're going. That's the last thing I can think of to fix this. So let's. I will be back in a second. Enjoy.
What made this game very replayable was the firefight.
Yeah, that's this game came out when I was very much done with fucking Xbox. I was very pissed off at Xbox at that point in my life because I was on my 5th broken Xbox. So like I didn't play as much of that as I probably should have. I enjoyed it from what I did play, but like at that point I had very much moved over to PS3 and was like fucking because like it didn't break all the fucking time. So yeah, that was my yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So
Yeah, that I remember that game set a trend because then I think Gears of War 3 added their own horde mode type of thing.
well, I mean, Gears 2 was what started that trend because Gears 2 is the one that had Horde. And then like after that, like every fucking game ended up having it.
Oh, did it?
And I
Damn,
can't
I don't remember Gears 2.
Oh, dude, I've Gears 2 Horde is like what kept so many of my friends and I playing that game for a long time.
All right, time to put this second monitor to use.
Gotta have your porn on while you're playing Halo. Well,
That too.
like, and then also like Left 4 Dead came out around that same time as well. So like that's
Oh, it restarted my chat. Oh, that's dumb.
like Left 4 Dead came out around that same time. So
I played that a lot. One, I never played 2.
let's see. I know why people fell in love with Trap Link, fucking Gerudos and their snoo bullshit. What the fuck? Where
Yeah,
did this
go
part of
ahead.
the conversation come from? Like, we're just talking about fucking, like, Halo, Gears
I'm
of
gonna
War,
take a
Left 4 Dead,
piss.
co-op games, and Quinn's just like, I know what happened with fucking Trap Link. Fucking snoo. And I'm just like, where did this come from? It's funny, I'll say that much. Hey, Aaron, welcome back.
Hey, how's it going?
Did you get the game to boot?
Working on it.
Let's see. I'm at that point, bro. Oh, yeah, you're playing Breath of the Wild. So, did you end up with the desert people first? Which people did you end up at first? That's probably the hardest of the 4 temples, is the desert one in my mind. I think, in my opinion, the water one's the big tan desert titty.
I mean, to be fair, that's where I wanted to go too.
Is that where you went first as well? What dungeon? Which of the 4 main dungeons did you end up at?
I honestly can't remember because I played it once that year and then I haven't touched it much since.
With ugly ass noses. I ended up. I mean, oy vey. Oh god.
Strong noses, please.
All right, Aaron, are you in? It says you're in.
It says I'm in, but I'm not in.
Okay, are you like
So-
on the loading screens, or what are you doing?
Nope, it's the same thing. I hear the music, I see a icon reserved for Halo Master Chief, but the icon is blank, the window is blank, and I'm looking at my desktop.
What happens when you try and run it as a source and XSplit like that one solution we did?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's see what.
Let's try that. That did work last time.
Yeah. But no, so like I went water, air, fire, desert. Desert, well, in my opinion, is probably the hardest just because I think water is the easiest. Though I wasn't like that's actually one of my complaints about the game is I wasn't overly impressed by the temples. Like, I was like coming off of like years of design, them doing the older design where temples were the big focus. I kind of wish they would,
Right.
You know, like
Oh, Breath.
yeah, Breath of the Wild.
What is my favorite?
I went hunting for shrines and wound up in Grudelin. That's how I actually found the air one and did the air one. Is like I was in the tundra, freezing to death, looking for shrines, and was just like, oh, green pasture. And then it's like, hey man, the next part of the story's over here, and I'm like, yeah, okay. Which so each dungeon you can, so I'm gonna spoil something for Quinn. Is each dungeon you complete gives you a like super good power up ability. Do the wind one as soon as possible. You get a super jump. I need to get back into it. Yeah, no, I've been wanting to do another playthrough of that. I wouldn't mind doing a run for that. Think me that. Aaron, did it work? The XSplit thing?
Sort of. I can play now.
Okay.
The problem is I am set at here, hang on. Oh, I'm hoping this fixed it. It set me to a third screen that doesn't exist. Like the resolution that it had me on, I don't have a screen at that resolution. So I don't know what they're talking about, but I have a square screen at the moment. So I'd be playing this 4x3.
Like Halo was intended.
Yeah, right. Oh, God, I'm in. Holy shit.
All right. Inviting you now.
Wow.
Inviting player.
PC Master Race. Accept.
See, the thing is, though, is if we're all running this on console, then I get the fun. Then we get the fun problem of, hey, why is the capture card not working?
Well, yeah.
Why is the capture card having this problem? Like that's.
But again, that's not the problem of the console itself.
You know, you're right. You're right.
Although consoles in this day and age should
my God,
have
no
everything
way.
built in for streaming. What's up?
No way.
No, come on.
You're kidding me. You are kidding me, game. I went to adjust microphone because I was a little quiet last time we did this. Oh my
First
God.
sentence in this intro says we are losing, and nothing could be more apt.
So I'm going to boot Halo again.
All right, boo Halo again. Guys, Halo 3 ODST is fun. It's challenging.
It's
You have
very
to-
challenging. I'll Fucking reinvite. Oh my god. Why is this game like this? Oh my fucking god.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I never knew this game was like this for streaming, and not streaming, but for like doing co-op missions.
Oh, is it
Right.
now not wanting to load.
Is it popping up the blank?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay, then yeah, you gotta try it. Well, fuck, you already have XSplit open, so you can't.
Hold on. I'm ending the task in the background. Hold on.
Okay. Emily in the chat says that art for Mass Effect looks so good.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, they have a custom Mass Effect wallpaper generator for the Legendary Edition.
Oh, really?
So they're like, choose your party members, choose your romantic companion, choose your A-team squad, choose your B-team, choose if you're neutral, Paragon, or Renegade, and then it generates a wallpaper. I'll show you guys mine when we're fucking done. Well,
Have
okay, you
to
got the
share
game.
that URL.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, I'm gonna invite everyone now.
Cool.
Fucking Lord. God.
So I get the Mike Wazowski treatment, I see.
What?
What? Oh, ha ha ha. Well,
Oh.
you wouldn't be getting that treatment on my stream.
We get water.
Can't do a little tiny logo. You gotta have the bit. Whatever.
That's
Probably
excellent.
doing the viewers a favor.
Could flip your screen so at least you're on the left side.
Connection failed.
All right, third person. We're going around the horn.
Oh. I'll send another invite. Fucking god damn it. Lordy.
Legendary run indeed.
The best part is, when I upload this to YouTube, I'm not sharing. Like, I'm debating if I want to share this to YouTube. Like,
You basically could, like, if you wanted to like get into editing it, you could edit all the hilarious parts of this whole first hour and cut it down to like 2 minutes, and then you have,
Fuck.
and then you just have in the background.
Lord. Alright, Parker, was that one work?
Nope. I restarted my game.
What's the difference between XSplit and OBS?
Queen in the chat, and Troth looks like and Troll Life looks like a 17th century villain with his candlelight lighting.
They just need to have it flicker. Oh, so good.
To answer your question, XSplit gives you, like, more control on a technical level. And also technical. And, like, I've personally noticed it's more stable. But, yeah.
Also, OBS, I believe, is free, right?
Yes, that is true.
So that's, yeah, you're paying for the service of having. XSplit has a fantastic support team. We found out.
Yes, we did. They fucking...
Yeah.
That, you see why you paid for that one. Or
Right.
Or get the mic treatment here.
Man.
If only Parker was sitting a little bit forward.
He's leaning back. He's got it. All right.
Fucking
Who are the Covenant? What? I hate when they introduce these new races.
Where the fuck have you been?
You know, I'm actually just making a joke to our Marvel episode yesterday, or Dark World.
Hey, Parker, I'm getting a little bit of feedback on your end. You might want to turn it down a little bit.
Feedback, or do you mean you're hearing my game?
I can hear your game.
Okay, yeah. Because now I got the stream muted, so...
It took us almost 45 minutes to get this right. This is why I tell people 7 o'clock. This is why I'm like...
Yeah, I know, but like this is... the unfortunate thing with Master Chief Collection is all this stuff happens like when you're joined up and ready in the group and everything.
Parker, we're still getting some of your noise. Is like your headphones like bleed that much, or what's up?
I don't know because my volume's pretty low for the game. So
Okay. Well.
if you did a what's it called? The thingy on Discord that
Push to
cuts
talk.
out the quieter stuff. No, not push to talk, but there's like
Oh.
a setting to cut out the quieter bits.
Oh wow, this looks really clean for this engine.
yeah, it does. I got it in 4K and it's gorgeous.
Oh, I bet.
Show some respect, Romeo.
I'm on the 1080p monitors because I'm on PC.
No, they left it for us.
You know the music. Time to dance.
Nathan filling with a permanent raised eyebrow.
Pods. Now.
Replacements?
This many years into the war? Who isn't?
At least they listen.
To me. And they're not gonna like what they hear.
Orders are orders.
Come on, Veronica. What could be more important than that kid?
Yeah, Parker, we're still getting echo.
And Buck? Call me Captain. I'll pass
I
on
think
that
we're gonna have to do
dance.
push to talk or
But you can't show me
something.
where to sit.
Now, what the hell kind of armor was she wearing?
Don't know, Mickey. I wasn't looking at her gear.
Aha!
Seriously?
Well, gotta be close quarters.
Exactly.
Second to last. Right next to mine.
Cozy. You gonna tell us her name, Gunny?
Ms. Naval Intelligence. Our new boss.
Oh, brother.
So check your mouths, find your chairs, and get set for a combat drop.
I have to be very
What the
angry.
hell am I supposed to do with this inside a Covenant ship? Wake up, Buttercup.
Ah, when Halo started doing the first
Relax, rookie. You
person
don't mean nothing. Besides,
cutscene
now's
thing.
one of those times. Pays to
Yep.
be the strong, silent type.
They really got into this for Reach in 4 and 5. Like
I specifically remember with Reach.
Yeah, no, well, you skipped 4 and 5, and they
I haven't done 4 and 5 yet.
Latest intel reports
To be fair, this was really fucking cool in first person.
Why?
Yep.
Not gonna find out way up.
Look at that recon helmet.
We are dropping into hell, troopers! Time to go, pair!
God, could you imagine doing this?
Imagine
Nope.
a battle royale like this. You'd start.
Hell yeah.
Oh, dude, that once again, that'd be a. If they do a Halo Battle Royale, this is how they need to do it.
Yep.
Hey, Romeo. Remember when I told you to shut your mouth? Yeah? Consider that a standing order.
Huh, I never
Look at it.
noticed
We're
that
doing it right
picture.
now.
There's a picture of a girl on the left.
Captain, 15 clicks off the deck.
Oh, yeah.
Stand by to adjust
Oh,
trajectory.
well, not allowed to look at it now.
What's he gonna say? Fire. We're way off
Yep.
course.
This is timeline-wise, this takes place in the middle of Halo 2.
Ready,
Right.
action. Covenant just set off a nuke?
No, the carrier's going to jump.
Quinn says, imagine the stress on your legs.
Oh god. Imagine. Well, I mean, that's just on the
Ah, shit. Well, depending on how we land, it won't be our legs.
And your spine. Yeah, no, it's not
Yep.
good for you. I had a very
Loading screen.
explode a city and find your ODST team.
All right.
Parker, I know this is like your favorite Halo, right? Or campaign-wise, at least. Parker?
Yes, this is also the best Halo, but yes, also my favorite.
No, we played 3 already.
Three failed because the damn story was too short, and it was clear that more resources were put into making a multiplayer engine.
Forge
Which-
and multiplayer and theater and yeah.
Which I loved all those immensely. But yeah,
But you saw where it lost it, because the cool thing about 2 was the fact that the story is so long, and it just, the cliffhanger really lets you wanting for more. And then while 3 delivered a satisfying enough ending story wise, it just needed more.
I don't like the thing is
I
like,
was fine with it.
I was, it was like, for me it was like less is more, because there's just there's just every level in that was so good. Like there are levels in the other Halos. Oh, I like how it separates us.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
That's a neat thing. Alright.
Did not have to do that.
Reach was my personal favorite. Reach is good. I like Reach a lot. No, we don't need the health training.
Oh, that's not the right button.
Alright, the night vision stuff.
Yeah, this was interesting.
Which is very essential.
This was cool. This was cool at the it was cool at the time, and it was real good. Like, I always recommend to people your first playthrough of this, play it by yourself.
Yeah, and I gotta insist we take a talking break to allow the soundtrack for a minute.
Quinn says, Reach was my personal favorite. I just like the customization, which I absolutely agree on that part.
If Reach had 5's movement and gunplay, it'd be my ideal Halo.
Oh, all right.
I'm with him on that. The Halo 5's problem had nothing to do with its gunplay and its movement. Like, those were awesome. They were they were a step in the right direction. But yes, like playing this by yourself, you had to like follow the AI companion and like look for stuff in the city. It was a neat thing.
I have not played this game in over 10 years.
Oh, I remember all the visual cues this used to have. The cop cars and all that.
Yep.
Huh.
Okay, come on, just let me out.
Right?
We're never gonna use any of this.
That's, yeah, see. Get me out. Get me out. New nav data, that's great.
Like, this makes it seem like this is gonna be way more important than it is.
Yep.
It's a noir murder mystery in Halo skin, jazz soundtrack included. Yes, I know how to check.
Oh my god, new intel data.
It's got a nice Blade Runner feel to it.
It does. That I will agree. All right, let's start getting out. Thank fucking God, we're done.
Oh, all right, fantastic. How dare you? All right.
Yeah, like there's a police car signaling like, yep, this is the way to go. Once again, all that stuff really neat. Well, it says this is the way to go, but apparently not.
Well, according to the up thing, it's over this way.
Yep, follow the arrows.
Well, damn. Okay, that's a dead end.
And the reason Japan let's see, Blade Runner is noir, it's cyberpunk noir, and the reason Japan keeps stealing ideas from us. I mean, they keep executing on them better in a lot of cases. Like I said, My Hero Academia is just X-Men, but better.
All right, back around.
God damn it.
This is where some Titanfall movement would come in handy.
Against. You know. I signed up for Funimation's premium service to watch the simul dub of My Hero.
Ah,
It's Dragon Ball Super all over again. That's like,
all right.
Like I signed up for Crunchyroll to get that shit as it came out.
Nice. Yeah, I just finished part 3 of JoJo.
Why give those assholes money? Because they're the only one doing the My Hero dub. That's why. In Simulview, and I don't want to wait any amount of time.
Bronson is a dubs person, and he's unashamed of it.
I'm for like certain shows. I watch Dragon Ball and sub, no problem. Like Dragon Ball
Uncultured piece of shit.
Like I pirate that shit. I'm not, dude. It's $8. Like this goes back to, you know what? Like it goes back to that like conversation Jeff had years ago, which is like, it's like convenience and time versus like it's just way easier for me to pay the $8 to Funimation and get that. Yeah, that's fine, cool, whatever.
If you have the money.
Also, for the purposes of this stream, Super Gamecraft does not formally condone or endorse the act of pirating materials illegally.
Thank you, Parker. I concur. That said, no one look at my Twitter right now because I recently said things. Those are personal views. Those are not the views of Super Gamecraft.
No, well, okay, so hold on. Here is something I will say about piracy. If you live in a country and they are not willing to sell it to you there,
oh God,
go nuts. I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, again, don't formally endorse that through the channel.
That is.
I certainly don't formally.
Yeah, that is once again. That is me also though saying that. So like,
personal views.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting to the first level.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, like you know. Want to fucking go and, you know, you want to go and fucking pirate your, like, if you live in, like, some, like, you know, second world country and they're like, we're not going to bring this game or this movie here or this
like
anime.
Canada or California.
Yeah, exactly. No. Then, like, go, you know, go ahead. I just do not, here it is. Found it.
And a lot of dark corridors. All right, there we go.
My personal opinion says I'm not acting in an official capacity. So, like, here's the thing, like, pirating the newest episode of, like, what, you know, whatever, you know, My Hero, Fruit Basket, whatever the current anime is, there's a significant amount of work.
Naval intelligence.
I have to go. It's like more work than I want to go into to watch the show, when I can just pay $8 for a month, and just watch the show each week. And I know.
Wow, what a level!
What?
Wow, what a level!
Wow, what a!
Congratulations, you guys! Legendary run starting off strong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like you dislike Funimation, like they don't run shit correctly, but like also Funimation is the reason why like a lot of your favorite anime makes it out west. You know. Yeah, these nice little vignettes are really cool. I get to see what happened to each party member and whatnot.
Yeah. Ooh, oh God. La Lumamba. All right.
Squad, what's your status? You still with me, Buck?
Get me out of this.
Yeah. Give me a sec.
I hit pretty hard. My hatch won't open. How about yours?
Works great.
Right. When you get done fooling around, I could use some help.
Did I?
They did that thing by re-releasing Outlaw Star on Blu-ray and streaming. That doesn't make up for the absolute fuck shittery they pulled. Okay, yes, you're not happy about the Broly actor thing, but here's my response to that is, if I had an employee especially in the entertainment industry, who, whether he did it or not, had like several sexual assault claims against him. I would also, like, I wouldn't fire him outright, but I would be like, yeah, we're putting this dude on leave until that case is over.
not getting an answer.
Say again, Buck. You're breaking up.
I said,
Yeah, I don't know enough about
I'm on my way.
that situation, but
You know, it's like the NFL right now has the Deshaun Watson case, which 22 women
Yeah.
have come out and said, this dude be creeping.
man, 22's a lot. That's
Yeah, that's a lot. So,
an amazing number.
You know, and like, yeah, they could be full of shit, but I mean, it's hard to believe.
The odds, yeah, the odds
Yeah.
with 22.
You know, and like my response to that is like, yeah, like I think what I would do if I were the Texans is I would say, okay, he is suspended until this case goes through. And you know what? If he actually is innocent, then great. Welcome back with open arms. We'll pay his back pay. Great. If he is guilty, he is shit canned. That seems perfectly reasonable.
Alternatively, they should give him pay while on leave, and then say if you're found guilty, this will all be recaptured. Do
Yeah,
you agree?
yeah, I'd be fine with that. Yeah, that'd be
Yep.
cool. Yeah,
Oh, I died. Oh, right,
I died pretty
legendary.
quickly.
You just die for no
also,
reason.
Also, ODST, you squishy.
Yeah, you should have done heroic.
No, 4 players, we always do.
Heroic is the best difficulty for this game. That's what they said on release.
We do 4 player. If we're doing 4 players, we always do legendary. So yeah, like it's, you know, like that's you know, like
Annoying.
yeah. I think what was it, Rooster Teeth? Who fired him outright? It was Rooster Teeth and Funimation and like, yeah, they you know. I get why it happened. And like, you know, here's the thing is like, I was at those conventions where that actor was at, and like, the guy may just be awkward around women, but like, he was known for being kind of creepy. You know, so.
The SMG comes with a scope.
That's cool. I'm glad they added that to their remake of 2.
Yeah.
Pistol. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make sense for your guns to not have a scope, even the shotgun, because you use a HUD in the first place. So you're not really using ADS there.
Nice.
In fact, technically, you should just be hip firing the whole time you're using your HUD.
So, I'm surprised Quinn has not commented more on this.
I mean, our society needs to be re-educated. You're innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, yes, that I will agree with. Like, the fact that anytime even claims come out, the fact that there's a lynch mob is fucking.
It's wrong. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, no, you need to let this run its course, and not instead they go out and virtue signal like, oh my god, your company supports sexual abuse. No, if they're found guilty,
yeah, then fucking.
and we keep them on the payroll, then yeah, you go nuts.
Yeah, yeah, that I'll agree with, because like there have dudes like there was a NFL player who got a rape false flag, and like he spent like 3 years in court and couldn't play for 3 years and like all this other shit. Like, it was, you know, it happened. You know, it's like why would anyone do that? It's like, oh, people can be fucking assholes.
Yeah, they want money, or it's just,
you know, they just don't fucking like the person, or like they just, you know, they just think, you know, like, as fucked as it is, like, you know, like there's some people who are like, yeah, they think it'd be funny. It's like, it's, you know, like it's like, yeah, if you're a rational, decent person, like yeah, of course, you wouldn't.
There
do
it
that.
is, Bronson.
What?
Take a look at chat.
There's a lot of stuff you don't know about the Vic case. The issues are false. The mission fighting wasn't even conducted, and Monica and her only won the case on bullshit technically with GoFundMe, and the verdict had absolutely nothing to do with it. So they could not prove it in court. Okay, but here's the thing. Fine, that's fine. That's great. They couldn't prove it in court, and I said like, hey, if that was the case, dude, should be welcome to act with open arms, get his job back. But I completely understand why the company at the time did it, because one, like I said, I was at those conventions, and dude had a reputation for creeping. So I understand why those accusations came out. Second off, he just made me awkward around women, and that's fine. But like, dude had a reputation, and when
Not so awkward around women.
and when you have a sexual, fucking jackals, holy shit!
You're really squishy in
Yeah,
this.
Sniper Alley.
Like
You shot around the corner.
Like, when you have a sexual assault allegation, you gotta take that shit seriously, and,
Almost there. What's wrong?
like I said, I think suspending him with pay, under the condition that if you get ousted, ow.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, if you get proven guilty, like, you gotta return that shit as perfectly reasonable expectation.
Why do they have a grenades throw be different?
Because you're human.
It's just weird. All right.
You're not a...
Now I have to readjust my throwing arc.
So I wasn't crazy. Ow. Ow.
No, he
Stupid
did that.
degenerator.
Forum Club, which was the primary... Dude, there were fucking girls at these conventions being like, yeah, he hit on me.
Wow.
Or, yeah, he like, people that, like, we've met personally.
Oh my gosh, he hit on you?
Like, it's, like, awkwardly and creepily. Now...
Okay, but that does not constitute
that does
sexual
not...
assault.
No, I agree, but I
Now,
totally
if someone... Hey, let's be clear, though. Someone says no, not interested, straightforward, then take the fucking... Well, it's not even a hint at that point. No is no.
Take the L.
That's it.
It's get the fuck away
Shit.
from them.
Shit.
Hunters.
Exactly. Just say, you can go so far as to just say, all right, babe, you're lost, and move on.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It's...
Or just okay.
Yeah. Well, that's... I'm just saying that,
I
if
know,
you're a
I
man
know.
that lacks confidence, you could just try to boost yourself up, because that's all that's going to happen. That's all.
Okay. Well, anyway, I understand why the company did it. You're a multi-million-dollar company, and you're the only voice in anime in the country. Like,
Fuck off, damn it.
that there's an old saying from when I worked at Chrysalis, and it came to doing paperwork, and it's cover your ass.
That hunter has gold armor.
It does.
I have never seen that before.
He likes
What?
gold.
What the fuck is that? That's a super hunter, isn't it? He's got a Death Star laser beam, not a regular laser beam. Oh, he's dead.
Oh.
Anyway.
So just like the Death Star, he went down in one shot.
Shit.
And the previous way I was also watching My Hero was via Hulu, which I'm sure also pays Funimation a bunch of money to run it on there. So they're getting paid either way. So, yeah.
I mean, they're not getting paid if you pirate it, but...
Right, but like I said, I'm not willing to go through that.
For me, it's like you have to take that guess of like, all right, what gets like a letter sent to your home address saying stop pirating shit.
Yeah, I think there's also that too. Like, there's the, like
my dumbass is like, I'd like a copy of Lord of the Rings.
I'm here.
Oh yeah, I
found
got
that out
that
pretty
one
quick.
for a Pixar movie. That's why I use a VPN now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Been meaning to get
paying for
one
the
now that I can afford it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all convenience. If you rather just have a nice, smooth, streamless, why not?
Right,
Why
and
not
like
go
I'm
for it?
old enough and make enough money to the point of where like
Yeah.
like when I was in college, shit yeah, dude.
Yep.
But, like, I'm 30.
Absolutely.
I make enough money. Like, just just
Yep.
go on, press the Funimation button, play the damn show I like.
What the heck was that?
And My Hero deserves it.
Yeah, that show
Hey,
does deserve
Romeo.
all the
got
praise
yours on?
and money and everything it gets. It's fucking.
I get it. Permission to speak.
This
No,
stream
no,
is
no,
sponsored
no.
by Muffled
But it was
Scream.
gonna grease your
Dude, that's Nathan Fillion.
just like it did the captain.
You didn't notice that when we played it?
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's referring to Steph being loud in the background.
Negative.
The rookies.
So we have another scene going on in the next room.
Link with the B-net. One of our drones must have seen what they hit.
So we're popping smoke at the ladies' message.
So yeah,
Let's see.
Doesn't matter. All I care about now is getting my men out of this city.
Sorry, this is information that's worth sharing. They have 3 members from the cast of Firefly. Yeah, they have Malcolm and the guy who plays Wash and the guy who plays Jane. And then what's her name? The blonde chick is from Battlestar Galactica.
Damn.
Let's see.
Gonna grab a
Ray
beer.
Lord Raycon VPN Legends. I refuse to play
Firefly
Raid. Oh, I got the achievement. Neat.
This would be a good point to let the soundtrack play for at least 2 minutes.
I actually have the CD for the soundtrack.
I do too.
And fun, I guess, semi-fun fact is I bought that when I was up at Halo Fest 2011 at my first PAX, and on the drive back to Reno, because we drove to Seattle from Reno, we listened to all of the Halo soundtracks.
Good.
Yeah,
And ODST was the first one. We also listened to it. Let's see, it's on vinyl. Should get it. I just don't. I'm just not a vinyl guy.
I have a record player. I did
have
not
one.
buy one. I got it out of the garbage because someone just threw a perfectly good one away.
Mm-hmm.
So I have one, and it's fun to like throw on a record when I'm like having people over, but you know,
And your
maybe I need to have like better speakers or something like that to really appreciate it. It's like it's not a casual thing.
No, it's like at that point, I'm like, I have this really nice sound system, and I'm like, hooking a record player to it is a pain in the ass. You know,
Sure.
It's like.
It's supposed to sound incredible with vinyl.
Yeah.
If you got the right speakers, but the speakers I use for this are ones I also dug out of garbage a separate time.
It's like you really got to be an enthusiast. Like
To get the most out of it.
To get the most, and you know, to be fair, that's with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That's with a lot of shit.
Oh God, just get me out of this. Why did I even open this up? Oh my God.
I died. Well, oh, there you go.
Jesus Christ.
What did you open? Oh.
I was what? Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, like I it's like anything. It's just like if you really want to get into, like, I really got into movies like 2 years ago, and like the investment in a good sound system and TV and everything, I didn't even go all the way. Like, if you really want to get into that fucking sax, so, but yeah, like if you really want to get into like lossless movies, like you want to fucking start going that route, like fucking $35 4K Blu-rays on a goddamn, you know, and you're looking at like TV like mine at minimum, you're looking at like $1,100, and then fucking, you know, you're fucking you're looking at what was it? Like at, you know, my soundbar was like $200, and like really for a good one, like like a really nice like Dolby Atmos, like where you can like hear it from all angles. It uses directional audio. You're looking at like $700.
Yep.
Like if you get into any hobby in any like prosumer fashion, it gets so fucking expensive.
It really does.
Like I mean, we all got into PC gaming, right? Like, you know, like fucking each of these rigs is worth 2 G's a piece, right?
Right.
You know?
Well, especially now.
Well, yeah, especially fuck, dude. My processor is worth more than when I bought it.
Yeah. Yep.
And then my fucking video card is
I'm
worth
talking about the video card.
My 5-year-old video card is worth almost what I paid for it.
Man. My
We got close guys coming up behind us. We're getting fucking flanked.
Cool. I'm into that kind of thing. Shit. I don't have any weapons for this. There we go.
Get those guys out.
Yeah, my graphics card is $300 more than it was when I bought it.
Yep, mine is my graphics card is 5 years old as of this month, and it is worth almost what I paid for it.
Wow. Speaking of movie stuff, just reminded me, in like my main childhood house, we had these two like side walls next to the front door that kind of walled. It was like, you know, waist-high walls that separated the front door area from the living room. And we just got the biggest TV that we could at the time, which at that point was like a TV with like a huge back to it, but like, you know, you wanted a big TV.
What took you? Even my dad got the biggest HD, like when HD was like new, in like 2005. Yeah, it was like 05, 04. My dad got like a 1080p set, a 65-inch 1080p set. One, it was as tall as I was.
Yep.
And it had it took up like the entire fucking living room. Like the entire corner of the living room was absolutely ridiculous. But like if you wanted a big TV, that's what it was at the time. It's not like now where like this 65-inch thing is flat as hell. Like it's like maybe an inch and a half thick.
Yeah, and that was something that you had when you went to shop for a house, like depending on what kind of houses you were looking at, you had the option of like looking for living rooms that had little spaces specifically built to house these TVs, so it wasn't like sticking out into the room.
Yeah.
Which is what one of our houses had, which was nice. But
living room was so fucking big that was just like,
sure, yeah. But the really cool thing, the reason I brought that up was that in those little waist-high walls, my dad installed speakers on either side, so it was surround sound, and it was cool as shit. Made you really love that movie watching, and we used it a lot for sports, but
yeah, same.
Nice.
55-inch projector box bulbs would burn out all the time. Cost us half as much as a fucking TV. Yeah, that's true. That one's
well, I'm always worried about like the brightness of a projector. Like I love the idea of a projector, but like it's not gonna be as sharp,
my
right?
issue with it's like the picture quality isn't as good. Like
it just can't be.
You are sacrificing picture quality for like size and flexibility and space.
Which, depending on your living situation, that's what you want. But
like
if you're in like a traditional living situation, like no.
Like that's like why like when Steph brought it up in the living room, I was just like, I'm good.
Yeah.
But, like I'm also like I will always take picture quality over size if it's the same price.
Yep.
The only reason that I went with a bigger, technically like slightly worse image quality set this time around was because the price difference was like $250.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, well, the blacks are almost the same, but the OLED does colors a little better, and has more 120 hertz ports. But I'm just like, what competitive games do I ever play on the PlayStation? 0.
Right.
When am I ever gonna hook this fucking computer up to anything but monitors? Rarely. So it's just like I can deal with one 120 port because the other 120 port has to be eaten up by the audio. Oh, and the image would burn it if you left it on pause for an hour. That was another big fear I had with the OLED as well. Like, I know they've gotten a lot better, but like they still say, yeah, after about 5,000 hours, like it does happen. And I also think like, and I'm also a paranoid mess. Like, and I'm like, well, I want this TV to last until the end of 4K. Like,
I mean, you already were setting like a high price tag for what you wanted to do. Like, the last thing you want is to mess it up permanently by having a HUD over it, you know, for too long.
Like, I like this was very much a case of I wanted to buy a 4K set to last until 8K is the standard. Like, that was the goal.
Watch that chopper. Hit it head on and it'll tear us to pieces.
Like, that was the end goal for that. And you know, so far I made a great choice. You know, the only thing I can say about it that's fucking annoying is the only thing I can say bad about that Sony 900H so far that I'm really like this could be better. Alright, lads, I'm gonna go pass out. Right on, dude. You enjoy Breath of the Wild. Enjoy.
Hey, thanks for hanging, man.
Always a good time. Oh shit.
Dragon Warthog over here.
But yeah,
there's another one, yeah. Oh,
also,
you guys got
Parker, you made me laugh my ass off the other day. With your fucking HDMI cable post, I'm like, oh my god, he didn't know that.
Wait, what post? I missed this one.
Okay, so he did not know that you had to buy HDMI 2.0 cables.
Nope.
I mean,
no.
If you weren't like up and up on this stuff, no. I could see why.
Yeah, no, I get it. I got it. That's why I didn't like fucking poke like
Air my new ass over it.
Yeah, like, I was like, oh, like fucking, dude. Yeah, I can't wait for you to be in Reno. Look forward to it.
Yep, that'll be a good time.
But
yeah, that's the reason that I shared it was for everyone else.
Yeah, like that's you know, like that's why I didn't like. Oh my god, dude.
What's the difference between USB 3.0 and 3.2?
That I actually don't know.
Yeah, like
it's just probably the speed,
kind of shit.
Right? Like that's.
Like I found out about the different HDMI ports when I got the Series X, and I found out that it was a HDMI cord that was like about trying to create a better image quality. Whoops, wrong thing.
Not only better image quality, Johnny L. Jeff. Not only better image quality, but also like it's for 4K 120 is what it's for.
Right.
Because
also, yeah.
A standard HDMI 1.4 can only do 4K at 30, and then a HDMI 2.0 can do 4K at 60, and then a 2.3 or 2.1 can do 4K at 120.
Yeah, so my shit's been locked to 30 hertz this whole time.
Oh my god,
notice.
that's fucking the funniest thing.
That
so like
yeah, no, this 60 hertz gaming has been a huge noticeable difference.
Yeah, dude, I'm over here in 120 land. Like fucking.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
this,
do 60, but I'm also on 43 inches 4K, so it's like that's
pretty good.
Take.
Yeah, that's that for a monitor. That's excellent. Like I'm
for a monitor, that's incredible.
On my television, I'm at 4K 120. On my monitor,
nice.
On my TV, or not my TV, on my monitors, I'm at 1080p. Oh shit!
How much did that fucking cost you though?
$1,100.
Okay, yeah. So you got a 120 hertz TV.
120 hertz 4K HDR TV. Does Dolby Vision as well.
That's pretty good.
The one I was looking at was actually 1300, but it was an OLED, and I was desperately afraid of burn-in.
Yep.
I was afraid of burn-in, and this TV was bigger, and I was just like,
right directly ahead.
And I'm just like, you know,
too close.
Oh, they fixed that.
Hold on.
You can't drive up that anymore.
Nope, never mind. but no, like, and I was like, this TV is bigger. It's not gonna have to deal with burn-in. It's bigger. It's not gonna have to deal with burn-in. And it also, you know, I lose out on 4 1-to-20 ports. I only get one, but I only really have one device. I'm really pushing 4K 120 anyway right now. And
Sure.
I know one day they will put out splitters for that.
Objective, Colonel.
Right. Yep.
So, yeah, it's,
I didn't know this about 2.0. I don't have a 4K monitor.
That
Or anything.
motherfucker was sleeping in the bodies.
Here's the thing. 4K, unless you have a 2080 or better, 4K is pointless. Or actually, no, I should say a 1080 Ti or better. Like, most games just do not run well. Like, it's, you know,
I
like,
just showed you that with the 2080. It's not gonna play. It's not gonna play max everything.
yeah, like,
It looks great. Don't get me wrong.
like, oh shit, sorry, Johnny. Okay, well, cool. We have a Jeep.
Things just got interesting around here.
Sure do. Parker's gonna snipe.
Yeah, Johnny. So here's the thing: unless you're getting one of the new consoles, or plan to incredibly upgrade your video card, and I mean a big fucking way, you're good waiting.
Yeah.
Like I love it. I fucking adore. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I get
check
it.
that out.
To make the most out of 4K displays.
Yeah, like I
Damn
like.
it.
My series, like I'll say this, the Series X, dude, those games look great in 4K.
Can you fucking destroy my car?
Yeah.
I didn't. I was destroying, and then my destroying made them want them to destroy us.
What?
Oh shit.
That's indirect,
No,
indirect responsibility.
No. But
Alright,
yeah,
next
so
time drop him just on driving, tell him to pound sand. Got it.
Shh.
but no, so like
Otherwise, for you to blow up over here.
Nope.
that was funny.
I don't know where.
Oh, that Wraith has pinpoint
Oh,
accuracy.
okay. Damn it. Get up here. Dude. Up and at them.
Got him.
Oh, there's rockets up here.
Yeah, this was a firefight map.
Yeah, I remember this.
Horde modes in video games. Fun times.
But no. So what was it? Was the but no, like the new consoles, like I was playing Gears in 4K 120. Like it looks incredible. You know, like Spider-Man 4K once again 4K 120 looked incredible. Can't wait for Ratchet and Clank.
It's down on the Wraith.
Actually, by the way, Aaron, did you see that Mass Effect news story?
Okay, so yeah, I did. I'm forgetting the specific headline.
So Series X runs it at 4K 60.
Yep.
PS4 4K 30.
Why is that?
Because it's not as powerful a box.
But like, wow, really? Like they couldn't?
Like it's, you know, you know, whatever the reason, that's just
Interesting.
Did-
Okay.
Did I hear Village also runs on Series X better?
Yep, does.
Huh.
Yeah.
It worries me because historically that would mean that like, I mean, just historical trends. There's no like logic or reason for it.
360
But,
is the literally only exception to this rule.
I mean yeah, I guess the PS3 like eventually won, but
the first 3-4 years of that was
definitely a 360 dominated generation.
God, I remember that Bayonetta port on the PS3. Like, literally, the difference was so bad that they like had to like score. They had to score it as 2 separate games.
Ugh.
Well, good for Microsoft. Look at that. Sony even has like the exclusive, had all that exclusive stuff, right, for Village and stuff.
Yeah, and if you want the better running version on console, at least.
We'll see if that results in any sales.
I think that like I said, I think between I've seen so much positive press about the Xbox and the turnaround recently.
That's true, but like also like the Ratchet and Clank gameplay demo came out. Returnal has been honestly, I've been getting mostly positive reviews of Returnal, other than complaints about the game, the lack of save states,
and also like it's buggy from one hearing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I've been hearing great stuff about that game, but I've also, you know, it's a matter of
shit.
I will say that if Microsoft nails Halo this
GG, that'd be amazing. I hope
if
so.
Microsoft nails Halo this winter, like there's nothing Sony has this year that's gonna top.
If the multiplayer is on point and it being free to play, perfect.
Yeah, and
die.
And like,
Damn
I
it.
actually got into a discussion with a friend of mine. So a friend of mine was posting. His friend posted like, "Dude, I'm so tired of trying to get a PS5. I'm just gonna buy a Series X." And his friend's like, "Dude, what are you talking about?" on Twitter, and I'm like, it's just like, well, I mean, if he doesn't have a PC, then there's a ton of exclusives on that thing. He's like, but he does have a PC, and I'm like, okay, but does he have a PC that can play games in 4K 120? Yeah, and it's just like, and then like everything went quiet.
I mean, like, I would love to have a PS5, but like I'm just waiting on that game that is going to
to push you
keep me
over.
there. And like Returnal sounds fantastic, Ratchet and Clank looks good, but like neither of those are like my game that I'm gonna play for a decent amount of time.
Right, like I think the like I don't know what's the PS5 game that'll get you over. For me it was like Spider-Man. It's a shame that Spider-Man was a smaller experience, but it was a great I platinumed it in a week.
I really like Spider-Man, but like I'm just not. I don't feel like buying a console just to play Spider-Man again, but with a different story. Once I get a PS5, I'm absolutely playing that, but
like
it's just not a console sell.
Like I'm looking at the list and like, you know, looking at your taste, I think like maybe God of War or Horizon. Like
maybe.
You know, like I know you're not a fighting game guy, so Guilty Gear isn't gonna be it.
Skate 4 PS5 exclusive.
Doubtful.
EA very game. Doubtful.
But
it's
no,
EA.
Also, part of the reason why games have been running better on Series X is because it uses RDNA 2 architecture versus PS5, which uses like sort of RDNA 2. A lot of engineers are calling it RDNA 1.5.
Okay.
Like, it has a lot of the features of RDNA 2, but it's not fully feature complete. Versus Microsoft waited to get... Like, that's why a lot of games early on were, like, real even on both, or even better on PS5, is because Microsoft got dev kits out super late. By the way, Psychonauts 2 today, that game it might be coming out sooner than expected because they showed that shit on Psychonauts 2 might be coming out sooner than expected because you are now able to pre-load it and pre-buy it. And also, it has a store page now. And, like, it lists the features on it. So...
That's a $60 product, isn't it?
Yes, and that is a Day 1 Game Pass game as well.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
What?
I just spent this money on Pokemon Snap, and I'm I'm happy with that purchase, but I really don't want to purchase another $60 game until Mario Golf.
Let's see. What's my next one? So I paid for Mass Effect like months ago. So
Right. No, yeah, you had that set up way in advance.
My next big one is Ratchet and Clank. And then after Ratchet and Clank, it's Mario Golf. And I know everyone's being like, what about Guilty Gear? It's the same day. And I'm like, and wait. Like, I like fighting
You still have fighters.
Yeah, like, that's kind of the problem. Dragon Ball FighterZ has, like, ruined me for other fighting games for a hot minute. It's... And, like, I asked myself, what would get me to play a new fighting game? And I'm like, a new Hyper Fighter? So, like, a new Dragon Ball, a new...
a Hyper Fighter that has rollback.
Yeah, a Hyper Fighter that has rollback specifically. So, like, you know, Marvel 1, 2, 3... Or, like, Marvel 1 or 2 with rollback... Dragon Ball FighterZ with rollback.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Marvel vs. Capcom 4.
Jeez.
I can't believe they have not, like, tried to release that.
With clean
anywhere.
HD sprites. Oh
yeah.
My god.
You know, what else would there be? You know, My Hero Fighters. That's my new dream game.
I mean, that's going to be Arena, right?
I mean, they already have 2 Arena Fighters in that series.
Oh, well, okay.
But I'm saying, like, I want them to, you know, how many fucking Arena Fighters do we have to get for Dragon Ball before Dream happened?
That's true. Well, I mean, they tried the traditional fighting first.
Right, they just didn't get a fighting game studio behind it.
Right.
Dimps. Versus, like, I want to, like, I would love to see, like, a E3 or 2 from now, like, you hear the fucking All Might music come on, and, you know, and you see, like, you know, you see that Arc System Works style, and it's fucking, you know, Deku and Bakugan fighting, or, you know.
Or Mugen. All anime, the Super Smash Brothers of anime.
I would be, you know, I go for like I could go for a Jump Force, but like a real fighting game. That'd be cool.
Like Dragon Ball Z Fighters, like that.
Like Dragon Ball Z Fighters, but Jump Force, or like Jump Force, but Dragon Ball Z Fighters. Yeah, like that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the way Fighters is set up was so easy for me to get, and it really helped that it was an IP that I gave a shit about more than usual.
JoJo had a really good fighting game on the fucking Dreamcast. I'm surprised that never got ported anywhere.
And then there's an Arena Fighter somewhere of JoJo.
On PS3.
Yeah, which, I don't know, I assume if you're a fan of JoJo, like, you'll enjoy it enough, but yeah, just the way Fighters is set up was so easy to pick up and understand. And then other than that, like, Mortal Kombat, I didn't really care so much about, like, the style, like the way it plays as a fighting game. I was there for the characters and the world that is Mortal Kombat because it's just fun.
Right, like me, I dislike the way those games play.
And like I'm not someone who buys a fighting game to go online, which is why I tend to play Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
The last one I played
funny
was
because Mortal Kombat does have rollback.
MK9 was the last one I played.
God, MK9 was good.
MK9
so
was good.
Oh my god, it was so good.
Yeah, and I really want to play 11 specifically because like the way that game looks is just incredible.
I don't know. Something about 9 that I like. I don't like the design in the new ones.
I didn't like 10 or 11.
11 had like a different look to it that was like, I don't know. It's hard to describe without like pulling up an image because I haven't.
I didn't like 11's story either, which didn't help.
The story was apparently divisive.
Dude, shit. It's all this time
travel
bullshit.
I like how my ninja girls look like in 9.
I like that they made a glitch character a character in 9. That was good.
Irma?
I forget her name. No, that
Oh,
was a glitch
Crimson?
character, but Crimson. Is it Crimson?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
they
I'm
like
really
they're
upset
enjoying.
that's not on Steam.
What's not on Steam? 9?
9.
That's
They took-
bullshit.
Yeah, they took it down. I'm guessing because of Freddy rights. I think I read something about
I
that.
think that game might be backwards compatible on Series X though. I'll have to check when we're done.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
You know, or is that going to be another game lost to PS3 jail?
I mean, I got rid of my PS3 copy of that a while ago, so.
My PS3, I don't have my PS3 copy of that game, but my PS3 is fucking sitting in my living room still, ready to be used because it has a shit ton of games that are literally trapped only on it.
Yep.
So.
I can play my PT demo.
Oh, on your PS4.
And then I'm slowly working through on my PS3.
Oh.
I have a lot of like save data from all the Skate games, but honestly, like the beautiful thing about Skate is I honestly don't give a shit. I can just play through it again because the very act of playing it, regardless, is fun.
That's something I kind of realized about Burnout Paradise is I have.
Yep. Same.
I have a Burnout Paradise save on every platform it's on except for the Switch.
It's very similar, and Black Box worked on both of those games, and it's just, hey, we got missions. There's stuff for you to do, and it's gonna take you a while to do it, but also just driving around kicks ass. What? What did we do?
I found the thing.
Okay, great. These levels are short compared to
3
usual Halo,
3
yeah.
or even
2 as well, because like the par time was 15 minutes.
Yeah, 2 was fucking long. 1 was really long. So these games seem to be shorter.
Wasn't it around this time that there was a conversation about games being too short?
Yeah, no, that was totally a thing. Now it's the opposite conversation, which...
Now it's opposite, yeah.
I preferred though they were too short.
I don't mind short.
Well, now that I'm a grown adult with plenty of money and not enough time...
Right.
Yeah.
Does this speak to, like, the amount of millennials among us now, that millennials have held sway over this swinging conversation?
I don't think it's that. I think it's more just the fact that, like, I mean, fuck, Modern Warfare 2 was like 5 hours.
Yeah.
You know, like, fucking...
yeah, that was a bummer.
This game was like...
Again.
This game, if you're playing it for the first time and you don't know where to go, you're looking at like a 5-hour game also.
Right.
Ooh. The Wraith.
You Bronson.
There's a lot of aliens out here.
Do not kill that Wraith.
Oh, I'm dead anyway, so good job. And the
Emily says that the soundtrack...
sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Soundtrack to Burnout Paradise was always my fave. Let me tell you, as someone who just booted up Burnout Paradise recently, that is an artifact of time.
Hey, we're being raided.
Whoa!
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Hey,
hell yeah!
Ronnie.
What's going on?
Come on, dude.
Thank you. I haven't played Persona in a while, and I just don't have the time. Again, this going back to too short stuff. Like, I'm glad the kids have a game that they can dump 100 hours into, but
dude,
man.
I have been chipping at Persona 5 for like a year now. And like I like looked up like when my timetable I'm actually gonna finish it, and May the 5th would be with you all. How goes it? Like we're all dead. That's the first time it's happened so far.
Wow.
But no, like like realistically, like I will be done with Persona 5 Royal in like a year. At the current pace I'm going.
Okay.
Unless like this summer I get super into it.
Yeah.
It's because it's a long game, man.
No, it is, and that's like, it's really rough for people like us, like specifically enthusiasts, and also people who have gotten used to being like people who cover video games. Like, you kind of want to jump around, and you're also trying to do other things. You're trying to work your 40-hour job, and then you also have this like side project happening that you're trying to like put enough effort in to basically be a second job. And then you're like, oh yeah, add this 100-hour JRPG. Like,
right, like, or like even, you know, like I look at, you know, like what you know, games like you're trying to play through for stream, right? Or the pod, or you know, or like even just the podcast, like, you know, like I'm gonna try and gun through that Mass Effect trilogy, and I'll be able to do it fast because I played through those games a million times.
Yeah.
But like, that still like cuts into Persona time.
Yep. I've got an MMO I'm trying to get through. I have one more mission left to complete Stormblood.
Those might be dying for me soon, so
oh man,
I'll get a bunch of my life back.
I can't imagine a world where Bronson does not have an MMO to go with. And I know you had some low points with WoW, but like the way you're talking about it now seems like a different level.
Dude, even Asmongold is done.
That's crazy.
Like, Asmongold is just like, if you've been watching Asmongold the past like week after the most recent 9.1 interviews, him and Balular and Preach and like every WoW YouTuber that's not fucking Talius and Inevitel are like, wow, okay.
This isn't solely because of, oh Jesus, that was a ghost.
No, it has a lot of it has to do with the systems that are going on in Shadowlands. Outside of the core content.
Outside of the, yeah.
And like outside, and like once again, outside of the core content, yeah, it is horseshit. Like the raids and the PvP and everything, and the mythics are a lot of fun, but like, you know, for example, like, okay, Torghast is the fucking roguelite dungeon thing I talked to you about at the beginning of Shadowlands. And it is a lot of fun, but the only reward you get for that is Soul Ash. And it's like, once you max out your legendary, there's no point to do Torghast, and even then, before you max out your Soul Ash, it feels super grindy and tedious. Because they're like, most classes / specs have like one right build. It's like, if you're, for example, if you're like a Trot Warrior, like pick a self-heal build. If you're a, you know, like, you know, it's just, it's just not, and like, as you know, they keep talking about balancing, and they keep adding systems to the game that they don't balance correctly, and they're like, oh, well, you know, well, don't worry, we're gonna get around to balancing it, and then like, they spend too much time worrying about balancing that versus like, actually making the core shit good.
Damn.
And it's just like, you guys can't survive on, like, the hardcore mythic dungeon raider and PvP crowd forever, as is proven, because they made more money this year than last year, but they lost 30% of their player base across all Blizzard games.
Oh my god.
Now, it's not just WoW, so that means they could have lost a bunch of Overwatch players, a bunch of Hearthstone players, etc. But that means they are, like, mismanaging all of their games.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. So, like, yeah, they're talking about, like, Diablo looks promising from what very little we've seen. StarCraft's, like, on the back burner, to put it lightly.
That was an ally you just blew up on the Goss, by the way.
My bad.
Were they riding around in a ghost?
No, it was on the Goss cannon.
Oh, damn. Well, that's bad.
Nice.
Like, Diablo could be promising. StarCraft's dead. Hearthstone has become a microtransaction disaster, but I don't know if that's still making them money. Yeah, you stopped playing? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I think... Just finish your thought.
Heroes of the Storm, as we've talked about recently, is defiantly alive. But like Blizzard would probably be fine with that dying if the community would let it.
Yeah, like that's propped up by the community and the fact that they know if they put out a new character like once every 5 months, like that's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I have no thought. I was just talking. What's up?
I think Sea of Thieves has really changed the MMO gaming.
It's an interesting thought.
In its entirety. Well, it's you got to think like so. I can only really speak from my own perspective, but I used to love the game SWTOR, and I still love a lot of what SWTOR has, especially lore in Star Wars: The Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic preceding it. Like there's a lot to get into with that game, and a lot of Easter eggs, especially in SWTOR, that I really enjoyed. Story-wise, SWTOR is very strong and at least worth a playthrough on all the class stories. But in its current state, because they aren't putting money into it, because they aren't doing what they should have done from the start, which was invest money in continuing those class stories, it's definitely fallen by the wayside. And then with all the rebalances that they've gone through over the years that have just changed the PvP aspect and everything, it's gotten to a point where they either need to put a bunch of money into it or get ready to put it into sunset.
And then
now,
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, now take something like Sea of Thieves and throw that into the mix. Well, Sea of Thieves doesn't. It's a very basic game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's changing the MMO because you still progress and you only get cosmetic stuff, but you don't lose anything when you die. It is so easy to get into SOT.
I think that's the thing is Sea of Thieves isn't as big as these other games, and I think that it's
it's getting there.
It's growing. It is definitely growing.
Ever since it dropped on Steam, the numbers have just been going up.
Yeah, like it's on Steam, it's on Game Pass. It's that's a big part of why that game is growing, but it's not a traditional MMO, and like as someone who like came from like the WoW Classic EverQuest days, it's not what I want from an MMO. It's a fun game. I love Sea of Thieves. But it's not what that game is. And like
it's the same way I struggle with calling Destiny an MMO. Like I get why you would call it that, but like
yeah.
See,
when I hear MMO, I think something very specific.
For Sea of Thieves, you literally can just put in, an hour or two, and even if you don't want to play any PvP or whatever, you still make progress. Yep. You didn't have to spend time reading stats. You didn't have to spend time going, okay, I need this set of gear because I want these kind of bonuses.
Right.
You just log in, you get on your boat, you put on some cosmetics, and you play.
Yeah, it's a more casual experience, and it's
exactly.
And you don't have to worry about like continuing a quest line or go on side quests or any of this shit. You just go out and do stuff.
It's the other thing, yeah.
It's
thought in.
Sorry, it's a different experience, but like the more traditional MMO isn't being really made anymore outside of like sort of Final Fantasy 14. But even then, like I was actually doing my homework on that game, and even it's a little microtransaction heavy for my taste.
Yeah.
The last standing MMO I really want to play anymore is a fucking re-release of World of Warcraft original. Like
that's rough.
Like and it's and I'm excited for the Burning Crusade, and I'll depending on how bad the mount store gets, I'll probably play it. But like so they had a 8% increase in revenue, but a 30% loss in players.
Man.
So like, it's just like, what does that say about where Blizzard is at this point? Like, are they just whale hunting? Yeah, is that what's going on
Is
here?
it skipping the cutscenes now at the end?
No.
Yeah, what is happening?
Yeah, because there's supposed to be a cutscene where they're like, oh, we're gonna hang out, and then the guy shows up and says, hey, any of you got explosives? And he goes, hey, your vote just got overruled. So
It's weird. That's weird. What is going on?
Yeah, I think we might actually press buttons or something when some of those are going on.
But like they have to like anticipate that when you're in the middle of gameplay, right? Something's off.
Yeah, this whole fucking. Well, I'm glad to have all these Halo games on PC finally. This fucking port is buggy as shit.
And it was like crazy buggy, like unplayable buggy when it started, and they finally got it good enough so at least the multiplayer works. And like for a lot of people, that's good enough. But we've been, this whole feature is about going through the campaigns, and you can kind of tell there's some stuff they got to work on still, and I don't know if they're ever gonna get to it.
No, they've said they are.
343, they don't give a shit.
They said they are.
Yeah, they said they continue to support this game for the next.
I mean,
well, what does support mean?
Multiplayer.
Well, no, like they have shit in the campaign they want to fix, and it's brought up in the forums for it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they want to. They're not.
I think their primary. I think their primary focus right now.
When I see it.
Their primary focus right now is probably Halo Infinite, though. For being
which again from like an earlier news story, that's like in bug hunting phase, right?
Right, and it's also like everything they've showed so far looks fucking great.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. But like, yes, I obviously want that thing to be polished like a Nintendo game. But like, I know it could be really helpful by like taking all these clips from the stream and then saying, here's what I'm running this on, here's what all of us are running this on, and this is what's happening. And right. I bet that would be enough for them to try and get to it.
Aaron, when we get in our free time, I really want to boot this up on our Series X's and see if we have near the amount of trouble.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Like, I'm
a good idea.
Like, is this just a PC thing, or is this like a MCC thing?
I mean, obviously the boot up problems we've had consistently throughout this whole series is PC.
Yes, just like the boot up problems with fucking
Ow,
guys.
Are you interested in that new MMO coming
Ashes
out from
Creation? Which one, Ashes of Creation or?
Oh, I didn't even know they were making more than one. The League of Legends people, right? Games.
Oh no!
Oh, the League of Legends MMO.
Yeah, I refuse to play anything that Stadia makes. They install rootkits on your fucking PC with Valorant. After I read that story, I was like, fuck these people.
I think they're the ones giving Blizzard the most trouble.
I think they were.
They certainly will, I think, once they get it up and running. Unless
and
they really fuck it up.
Play, yikes.
I mean, like, I also think that they are fucking vicious with the way they market a new game. Do you see that?
Yes.
That shit for Valorant last year, where they did Twitch drops and like beta key drops and all this other shit. Oh, Lord!
Netflix series coming out.
Yeah, they're doing all sorts of shit.
Like, I don't understand why didn't they make a series for Overwatch at its peak.
They should make a goddamn movie. Like what?
I don't know what they're doing.
There are multiple Blizzard things they should make a fucking movie for. Every time one of those Warcraft cinematics comes out, or the StarCraft cinematics comes out, the entire goddamn community is like, look at this shit. Like, here's the thing. There's a leak that came out this week in regards to Burning Crusade Classic. If it was not rumored to be out on June 1st, and like / coming soon, and if it was not rumored to be June 1st or coming soon, I would absolutely be like probably subbing to FF14 next month. Like just to like give it another go. Like I'm so. Also, the wait between 9.0 and 9.1 has been ridiculous. Okay, so like in Legion, like 7.0 came out, and like 2 months later we got 7.1.
Hurry up.
And then like 4 months later we got 7.2.
Be my guest.
It has been
Ain't a job you want to rush.
6 months, and we still don't have 9.1.
Signal's good. Arm the other detonators and pull.
I mean, I don't know what the standard wait time is.
Guy, we gotta blow this
Like
bridge.
you look at like WoW's peak, like the standard between patches was like 4 months ish.
Okay.
5 months ish, and we're like 5 months with possibly another month or more to go.
Forget about him. We got explosives to set. Arm the charger. Watch out.
One of the things, reason I don't talk like in deep about Final Fantasy 14 is like I'm still doing these raids. I'm still learning how it all works. Like I went in with a friend, and like we finish it, and my friend like lists like criticisms of the other people. Like this person did this wrong. This person did this wrong. This made this so much harder than it needed to be. And I'm like, I did not catch any of that shit. I thought we were doing fine.
I love Anthony's criticism of that community because he's just like, because like I've heard from him multiple times, he's like the community is worse than the WoW community because the WoW community is at least critical of the game that has like fallen off. Anthony's like, this game has fallen off and everyone's still drinking the Kool-Aid.
I just all I hear is everyone thinks the game's great. Like Anthony's the only person I've heard that said that this game's falling off in any way.
Yeah, no, like for whatever reason he has not been a fan of it,
and maybe he's just more of a WoW person. I don't know.
The thing is, he never was. Like maybe his opinion changed over the years. But like I remember,
the one criticism I've heard of him that you've told me is that he's not a fan of like the people who aren't already part of a guild and are looking for groups.
Like he fucking like he's like he says like pugging in that game is fucking horrible.
I hear some bad shit about just the randos in there, like people who are level 80 healers and like just don't know how to heal. I am a red mage. And I was running through a dungeon that I was running through for the first time, and I was taking up, like, I was attempting to, because controller targeting is rough.
Why are you playing with the controller?
I was attempting to heal, because our healer was not doing their job.
I got turret.
They were a white mage, too. Like, you select a white mage if you intend to heal above all else.
Wait, are you talking Realm Reborn 1.0 or regular 1.0? Because yeah, regular 1.0 was trash.
Oh, you're
that
talking
was a
about
trash
okay.
game.
He's playing original 14.
Yeah, that game was bad. I remember when that shit came out, like people panning the shit out of it. Like I had and the thing is like, and it was weird to me because like that it did so poorly because like original for FF like 11 was a good game and had a lot of people who really dug it. You know, back when
someone
could kick your
like
ass.
I assume you've seen the clip of someone going up to whatever his name who runs Final Fantasy 14 asking him if he would ever consider doing a Final Fantasy 14 1.0 classic, and he just laughs for like a minute.
That's awesome.
It's great, yeah. Guess what? We're probably not going to have a classic.
I mean, you guys might get a Realm Reborn.
You might get a Realm Reborn classic, which honestly I wouldn't be that crazy about. Like it's Heaven's Word is where it's like, oh shit, man, I give a shit about a lot of this right now.
That's Anthony's peak for that game. That's what he says. He's like,
Heaven's Word's fantastic. I've been having a fantastic time with Stormblood actually. Like it was a slow start is the problem, but like it's been a fun ride.
Okay, sure.
One thing I can say about that game's community, or that game's, like, developers, is, like, when we ask the Blizzard community or the Blizzard developers for something, they will fight tooth and nail to do anything but it, and then eventually do it when it's too late. The Final Fantasy developers will heal a request for something, and sometimes actually just go do it. Like,
right.
my god!
Amazing.
Like I said, I'm more of a WoW guy, but I'm fucking like just so pissed at them right now. Between
you'll be able to like join other people's worlds and data centers soon, but like, man, just join Ultros. That's where Vinco's at. That's where I'm at.
That means I have to start over. God damn it.
That's the problem.
Like I'm not opposed to the thought though at this point. Like level 25 or 26 or whatever is not that much work.
Like in all actuality, like the story has apparently been shortened enough that it's not too bad.
It all depends on like.
No, honestly, you probably have a better time like hanging with Anthony because you guys are certainly more experienced in this regard than I am.
Well, Anthony doesn't play anymore. He
that's right. Okay, well
he
then
said
you're
he would rather wait for Wrath of the Lich King Classic than
wow.
go back to Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, Fuzorda's on Goblin.
I'm on Goblin.
Well, there you go. There you go.
There we go.
All right.
Fucking awesome. We've had this conversation.
Well, I think we did have this conversation before.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm gonna be playing Red Mage until I finish. Well, I'm gonna finish Stormblood, and then I think I'm actually gonna try to start up Monk and see if I like that. Red Mage is so goddamn like beginner friendly.
I'm doing Black Mage. That's my thing.
Yeah, no, you were saying Black Mage, which Black Mage is entertaining in its own right, but like Red Mage is just fantastic because like you're doing good damage, but like the getting to do good damage is pretty damn simple. You can heal yourself and others if you really need to, and you're not like being relied upon with your DPS. It's a good mix.
So Ronnie, I'm waiting for more Burning Crusade details. If that does not pan out this upcoming month or so, I may be on that shit. Like, I am pretty done right now.
Shit.
And the thing is I may just need to change the scenery for a little bit. And the thing is like I logged into Classic today and finally started my mage. Because like my warrior basically has
your mage.
Like my warrior has a checklist of stuff that he has to do that he's pretty much just has to wait for other people for. And I'm like, cool, I can go solo and level my mage, have a good time. And yeah, dude, I was hooked. Like I loved being in the world. I loved reading the text and being engrossed in that world, and like that's one thing that the game will always have over Final Fantasy is like I'm invested in that lore a lot more than I am
That's the thing, and see, I've become so invested in the Final Fantasy lore that like the idea of switching now would be asinine to me.
Yeah, like and the thing is like I'm at that point, but like for Retail WoW's lore, like Retail WoW's case, there's one very specific storyline that I am very much
depends on how they handle it.
If they handle it well, then I will be like, all right, I have a bunch of shit I want you to fix, and these systems to be like. The reason I don't play that game hardcore is I don't want to interact with the systems that are outside of raiding and dungeons. Like I hate. Like, it's just like, okay, like, you have these conduit powers, but we fucked up balancing the conduit powers, so now we're making this thing called conduit energy, so you can farm that to fix the problem we created. And I'm just like, fucking Lord.
Man. Wow, that's a lot of grunts. Fuck that.
And the thing is like, Legion was the first expansion with borrowed power. It was like, okay, hey. So every expansion up to Legion was like, your character gets more powerful, and you get more spells, and you get more everything. And I was like, alright, cool. Up through Warlords of Draenor, sorry. And then Legion, they introduced an artifact weapon, a legendary weapon that you level alongside your character, and it gets its own special abilities, and at the end of the expansion, that weapon goes away. And they did that again in BFA with the legendary necklace, and they did it in this game with the like you play through the story mode and you find out about these 4 factions and you side with one and you borrow the power from that faction. You know?
Okay.
Like, and the thing is like people are tired of borrowed power, and I get it.
I see. Yeah.
Because like I would love, like Asmongold was bitching about this today, where it's just like, oh no, Frost mages suck. You know what? Just go play fire. You know, my whole fucking class sucks. And he also plays warrior. Asmongold, kindred spirit.
Damn.
But and yeah, my whole fucking class sucks.
That's a bummer.
I'm in like mythic dungeons, and like people are like, oh, a warrior tank. I'm like, shut the fuck up. And like, yeah, and no, it's just.
I like being red mage because I'm inconsequential, but I'm not detrimental. It's great.
I mean, I like being like in classic. I love being a warrior because I'm just fucking like the most needed person in the world.
Sure.
You know, I am the hero.
As someone who played healer for a second, it was nice to be able to queue up and get my stuff quickly.
Like, it's really nice in Classic when I log in every day and in chat I see, need tank, GDKP run, tank gets a higher percentage. Like, it's nice. And even when I play DPS, because of the way Classic is built, a good chunk of the time I end up tanking for a little bit anyway.
Right.
Like it's this thing where yeah.
Roll over, Mike Foxtrot, and get yourself.
But yeah, like it's I don't know, man. It's this thing where like I want to jump into Final Fantasy for a bit. I'm going to play Burning Crusade. I hope that rumor for June 1st is true. That'd be great.
That'd be great.
Good time.
I put enough charges in the shaft to blow this building twice.
All right, that's
it.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. It's one of those things where
Let's see how they handle it.
We'll see, yeah, like there's so many ifs in this scenario, but like I have so little confidence in them. Is the thing. Like that's and like
Underground tunnel filled with it.
Ow.
Hi.
I don't have a weapon that can hit these.
What do you have? You have a hammer and
a laser.
Take out allies.
Yeah, just take their shit.
But yeah, Ronnie, I'd be down to play some.
Let's see what happens here in the.
Yeah. Like who knows? I could log on. Like they could only do the one mount for Burning Crusade, and that'd be annoying. But whatever. And then the rest of it could be great.
Wow, that is a lot of bad guys all at once.
You're going all the way back to Planet Jackass!
Ow.
Damn it.
Start the combat run. You're the one left.
Damn it. I'm excited gonna finish Stormblood this weekend. Super thrilled about that.
I was actually joking with Anthony the other day. It's just like, I wondered if I start like today, it's like on Sunday, if I could catch Aaron.
Probably. If you actually like dedicate yourself to it, like hell yeah.
Like if I fucking like pulled the 2008 Bronson hours where it's just like off work Final Fantasy.
Oh, 2008 hours, you'll absolutely.
Like just like off work Final Fantasy, get to the grocery store Final Fantasy, shower Final Fantasy, sleeping 4 hours a night Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm. Because I absolutely do not play. I play Final Fantasy like I play Sea of Thieves, and not even then. Which is once a week, so.
Yeah, I see you on it every weekend, same time.
Just about, yeah. The times vary, but like the weekend is when due to our streaming schedule, like the weekend is when I get to that.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, where are we at in the story?
We're
about almost halfway through.
Okay.
I'd say we're past that point even.
This will be after this level. I'm gonna have to call it.
Okay, let's. All right, one more level.
So not. Yeah, I don't mean this interlude part. I mean the next chapter in the story.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah, because these interludes are considered levels.
Yeah, I don't mean after this. I'm not gonna set up for like the best level in the game and then leave.
Oh yeah, the next one's the sniper one, right?
It's the fucking it's so awesome. Best fucking fight music and oh man.
They did a real good job with it.
I'm ready.
Dude, I took the soundtrack from the next level and I put it to a Star Trek video.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
that blown up building over there looks dope as hell.
I gotta redo it though for updated graphics.
Yeah, they did a real good, like, once again, it's the Halo 3 engine, but with a little extra flair.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can speed run you through it. Oh, Emily set up her Xbox this morning. So
nice.
She'll be able to pirate with us soon, and I linked her all the stuff on Game Pass. I'm not sure how much she's into. Oh yeah, that's Psychonauts 2 is an Xbox One game on Game Pass as well. Like, it's not going to run as well.
Wow, okay.
But yeah, so she'll be able to play Psychonauts 2 whenever that hits.
Nice.
I know she is a big fan of the first one.
Well, then, that's fantastic. What a great way to start playing your Xbox.
Yeah, getting an Xbox One and 4 games for $60. That's even though it's like an outdated console, like that's a steal.
Being able to still play games like Sea of Thieves and like goddamn new releases.
And like this
at this stage,
like once again, you are getting the versions of this stuff that's like 900p, 30 FPS, but like
oh yeah,
but
the fact that you can do it at all,
that you do it all, and the fact that once again, like $60, that's the price of a new release game.
Yep.
I'm dead.
Oh Jesus, behind us?
I've been a fan of Psychonauts since it first came out. Same. Quinn and I were very fucking excited for that game. That was actually supposed to be an exclusive for the original Xbox, but so that game was being scouted out by a bunch of different talent, and Microsoft had it for a while, and then they couldn't publish it for whatever reason, so it ended up getting a PS2 port as well and being published by fucking Majesco of all people.
Majesco, the modern company.
For those of you who remember who the fuck Majesco is. Yeah, well, I mean, it's going to be free on Game Pass, so there you go.
Damn it.
The fighting is going to spread across the water into the old city.
I've actually been streaming.
Oh, you fucker.
So we have channel points up, and now, like, you can pay for me to solo stream, and with channel points. And I've actually been considering if anyone pays for a solo stream. Well, that's true, but like, yeah. Yeah, like no, for $15.
I wasn't a no.
But like for you know, for solo streaming, you know, for solo streaming, been thinking about doing original Psychonauts with a sequel coming around. So if anyone blows channel points,
I think it's the other
that,
way.
you know.
Or no, I guess it doesn't matter. We have to go. We
You
just have to go north.
first, Bronson. Oh, that's true. But yeah, I mean, once again, if for $15 a month, it's the best deal in video games, like by far. Like
As long as you're using it monthly.
Yeah, like that's the thing, and like, there's so much shit that goes on that service.
Yep.
Like it's ridiculous.
princess riding her fearless thought leader.
Yeah.
Don't give up.
They're putting so much resource into that.
Get on,
So
get on,
cool
get on, get
how
on.
Go, go, go.
You're gonna be able to play mobile on mobile. So
Yeah,
those-
well, yeah, you can already play some stuff on mobile through fucking
like the rare
xCloud.
games.
Yeah, through xCloud. They already have some xCloud stuff running on it.
I tried it. It was interesting. Not ideal, but it was
Yeah,
something.
the phone's getting better and better.
Yep. Oh god, we're gonna die.
Be able to play Master Chief Collection at work.
On the toilet.
Technically.
Can't see.
God, that reminds me, I need to play some Pokemon Snap. I haven't had time.
Sniper. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I am looking.
Aww.
Hey, Little Wolf is raiding with a party of
Welcome
three.
to the Velvet
Hell yeah.
Brought 3 people.
Nice, welcome.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I did terribly, but that last round was super good. We got carried. Apparently, it was like by these 2 friends, and like one guy was just fucking phenomenal. Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, this
Yeah, but how
guy's
far?
pretty good. They're playing freaking Halo, right? You're playing Halo?
Yep.
Cool. So enjoy these mad lads and follow them if you're so inclined.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
First
Thank
Halo
you.
game did not actually take place on Halo.
Right,
The other
yeah.
guy, sorry, I don't know you that well yet, so
That's
can't say you by name.
Johnny and Parker.
Johnny and Parker. Okay. Oh, Parker.
Yeah, Parker's here.
Hope he sucks 10,000 dicks, but enjoys it.
Not really into that. That's more of a Bronson thing.
Oh, ow.
Neutral reaction.
He's not really into that. That's more of a broad thing. Oh.
Wow.
Actually, he's Mr. Steal Yo Girl. Thank you. I can't finish
dude,
that sentence. I'm
no.
sorry. No, he's wholesome as fuck.
What was it? It was, but no, Parker, as you can see from his webcam, is transmitting from a cave in Afghanistan.
Not only that, but he looks like he's been held captive for about 3 months.
Which, as we learned from Iron Man 3, is actually Miami.
It's actually Miami. as Iron Man dictates.
You need to scroll. You're not current in your.
Yeah, no. If I exit this game, it will fuck up.
Oh man, this game still needs to be fixed.
It's okay.
Well, knock him dead. Love you.
If people comment, we can still read it. Oh, thank you, buddy.
Clear?
Bye.
Yeah, you're good.
Good night. I need to not be sweaty.
Hey, rookie, you out there?
Little Wolf Streams is such a supportive channel.
She
Give
is.
it up, gun. Even if he ain't dead, he's
Supportive person.
Our comms can't.
Yeah.
Don't give up, huh?
I love looking over at your screen and seeing, like, I'm 99% certain that is a Sleeping Dogs poster on your right.
Wait, what?
That's a Sleeping Dogs poster, right? Or is that Yakuza?
That's Yakuza.
Damn, okay.
That's Yakuza. That is custom Yakuza 0.
Custom?
That is, they did this artist called Crowsmap does dope as hell art for different video games. Like, I'll send you their stuff. It's super cool. That was actually a Christmas gift. That was from my ex-girlfriend, funnily enough.
Oh, wow, cool.
We actually exchanged art that year. I got her custom art from her favorite movie.
Nice.
Which was Tangled.
Oh, Tangled.
So, yeah.
That's cool. You should get that hung.
No, I plan to. It's framed and everything. It's just that it's...
Yeah.
Like I said, it's very similar to Jeff Gerstmann's office.
Right.
Mine is a state of fucking chaos.
That's fair.
Heard about
Hey,
those
Parker,
3
we're
guys.
getting bad feedback on your end again. It's loud. Not feedback, but...
I'm not really sure why. Because I put the filter on in Discord.
That's weird.
You may have to customize the filter to be a bit higher on the threshold. Johnny, what did you say?
Heard about the 3 other guys, cause leaving.
Yeah, the
Giant
3
Bomb.
other guys. Oh, my
oh
god, man.
If you want to talk about Aaron and I just being heartbroken.
I've known them since GameSpot. That's
Same,
crazy.
same, dude. I followed them right over. They're the reason I got into this kind of work.
Yup, same.
This is
we based
wild.
we based Super Gamecraft and Super Gamecraft based on Giant Bomb.
I definitely see Jeff leaving in the next few months.
So that has been floated as a possibility among people who are like, you know, obviously creating rumors.
But like he has said that like, nah, dude, we got plans. Like
there are possibilities with the way we have this set up.
I sent Ray the thing this morning. Hold on.
Wow. Okay, you got it.
Speaking to the future of the site as the Giant Bomb team as a whole, there's a collective vision for what the future of Giant Bomb is, and involves both familiar and new faces. We're already in talks with creators so that we can begin the next chapter. We're fully aware that this marks a big change, and we're using this as an opportunity to rethink this what this site is. It's a chance to introduce personalities from different backgrounds, and explore categories and topics we never have before.
That I don't know how to feel about that yet.
I'm just like, who would they bring back if they're bringing
Well, they say old, but I don't think that necessarily means old staff. That could just be like, it's like how they've been bringing Danny O'Dwyer on. Like, he's not staff, but like that man's been a part of the Giant Bomb family.
Right, but like even then, I'm like, okay, you're bringing in old game industry guys, like who's still around?
Jeff Green.
Like fucking what? Are you gonna get Rich Gallup out here? Oh,
I remember when the site first started.
Oh god, my controller's dying. This is perfect timing.
Yeah, I remember when it was a blog still. Loved it.
Yeah.
Arrow pointing down.
Arrow pointing down, yep. And then the blog format of the website before it was a wiki.
I was thinking about this for the last like 24 hours. What introduced me to Giant Bomb was Bronson suggesting a podcast. I had never had a podcast before in my life, so I didn't know what a podcast was. So I went with my family on a road trip to Virginia, and on the drive over, I downloaded the latest Bombcast, which just so happened to be the one where they had recorded a 2-hour podcast, and then the site went down and the podcast along with it. So they had to re-record the whole damn thing again. And that should have been a mess, and it was, but that's exactly what Giant Bomb was like improvising and having fun with just everything breaking down, and it was perfect, and I fell in love. I've just been listening ever fucking since, and to hear it going away bums me out so fucking hard.
It's been such a constant in my life, and like I know when like Ryan and all them when like the Ryan thing happened, but then like they found.
Anyone want a shotgun?
Yeah, you can just shotgun. Hold on.
Over here.
Like
he's the one who passed, right? He had
like when Ryan passed, like that was a bummer, but they got Dan on board during that.
That was a good pickup.
Like it was just like he brought this fucking chaotic energy that because after Ryan died, that site was very it was still.
Well, so like the immediate aftermath, because I've watched those Unprofessional Fridays immediately after, like those are still good, but like as time went on, like you wondered, and then Dan came on, and it was especially bad when Dan went east. That's when it really became apparent more than anything else was. Because, like the Dan era of West still had, like, the CDI stuff, and it was, like, the CDI stream was hilarious. The Mario Party parties, obviously.
Like, the West Coast stream needs someone with, like, a ton of energy. And they just haven't had that guy since Dan left.
Jeff fed off Ryan. And everyone could feed off Dan because Dan was such a crazy anomaly of a human being, and still is to an extent.
I mean, dude, go listen to that WWE podcast he does. Like, he's still.
I've listened to clips, but Dan hasn't spoken in those clips, so I would love to hear him in them. But like, I just earlier today, someone started a thread of giant bomb clips, and so I'm like I'm trying to work. I'm trying to do my job, and I'm sitting here like having to look through this thread of clips, and one of them's like, one of them was just like Dan at E3 being like, wait, did pirates rob people?
Oh, god damn it.
That was the primary goddamn purpose of, that's why they were pirates. Like, I knew they were bad.
The best part is
they like buried treasure, and like Jeff's like, that's the treasure they stole from people. That's how it works. Shit.
Do you know what the best part about that was? Is I got to live with my own Dan. Which was Ray.
Which Dan was this? Ray?
Yeah, Ray.
I know about the food stuff, which I'm fairly similar in that regard, but...
But no, like, Ray is very, like, hyper and crazy and like...
Oh, sure.
But, oh, god damn it, the thing moved.
This thing moves.
Oh, god damn it, I respawned over Pit. You know, so, and then, like... his shenanigans with the one-night stand stuff, and
sure.
like
there's stories. Yeah, Ray has stories.
Like I get, you know, very similar to the Dan stories. I get fucking the.
But
By the way, can someone comment in the chat to see because my scroll might have broken. And I can't swap out because of the way Halo works.
Yeah, exactly. I can't. Fuck.
We all know you can't fuck, Bradley.
You're right, I can't. Where is Twitch?
It's make love or nothing, baby.
Exactly.
But no, like yeah, it was just very much this like, yeah, there we go.
All right.
But no, like there was this chaotic, fucking crazy energy that Dan brought, and then like
there was an Unprofessional Fridays where they spent like an hour and a half on just monster trucks, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, like it's this thing where you know, like I said, I think that, you know,
I think ranking of fighters with Jeff and Jason and Ben I think was fun.
Yeah, I think that was a good cut.
Yep. I think Demo Derby is fantastic. I love every time they have a Demo Derby or their B-roll show that I'm forgetting the name of.
I really liked when they brought back the hotspot like a little over a year ago. That was
the hotspot has been fun.
That has been,
and I'm so sad that I think that's ending.
That has to end, right? Because like
that's what the hotspot was for those guys to be together and talk about the old days
and be old, like I love listening to it because like as someone who grew up like 10 years later than them in like every respect, but still like a lot of those things applied to me just like in my teens, not my 20s.
Yeah.
It was a like fun experience to go with them. Like, oh yeah, I remember some of that. So,
yep. Yep.
Or just hearing like the fucking MP3 player stories. Oh my god. Like,
sure.
That
yeah.
shit was magical. But yeah, like I think that it was this, and the thing is like the closest thing I have seen to their content is like us and like what Super Best Friends Play was. You know,
okay.
Like those are the only things I can compare.
I had a friend recommend me Vine Sauce. Do you guys know?
He's fine. Like from what I've
fine. Okay.
Never listened.
I know nothing about Vine Sauce other than I've heard the name tossed around here and there.
I kind of got burnt out on Game Grumps.
I enjoyed early Game Grumps for sure. I was a big JonTron person for a while there.
I stopped after he left.
See,
I stopped. I was more of a JonTron person more than even a Game Grumps person. But the moment he stopped covering games and he was like doing bad infomercials or whatever, and I was like, okay, all right.
Like, I really like what Danny brought to Game Grumps once he got done. Like, like Aaron, I'll send you like the pot brownie story sometime. It's fucking hilarious.
All right. I just, yeah, I don't know. What I have seen of Game Grumps, like, one thing I do a lot is when I'm like looking for something to just put on the TV, I'll occasionally throw on their Goof Troop Let's Play, and God, it's just hilarious from start to finish, man. It's just amazing.
I really love their Mario 64 LP. I've watched it 100 times.
Okay.
Oh, they did Mario 64?
Yeah. Fucking Aaron and Danny did that one.
Okay.
Also, their Super Mario Maker ones are always pretty good.
Oh God, this sucks.
Right in the chest.
Wait, he's still alive? Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
I've forgotten all of these cutscenes.
I got an achievement: complete a level without using any Covenant weapons. Xenophobia.
Wow. That's hilarious while our comrade is dying over here. Very funny. Levity. I don't like these helmets.
I actually do.
Really? Okay. Because, like, especially, like, looking at Master Chief Collection, like, a lot of helmets became this, where it's, like, pointed at the front.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Halo Force helmets were hideous.
I know another way.
In my opinion.
I haven't seen those. I'm excited now.
Go look up some of the Halo 4
multiplayer.
armor when we're done here. You'll fucking...
I mean, Halo 4's next after this, right?
No, Reach.
Oh, shit, Reach.
Okay,
Reach I'm excited for. I love the armor in Reach.
The next level's gonna load, and I'm gonna quit us out, and then we'll do our little outro and call it a night.
Yeah.
Alright.
That was fun. We've been talking about a lot about other things during this, but I'm having a good time. Like, there are some changes with Halo in this, but like, I'm still having a good time. So think about Halo.
Yeah, all Halo is like pizza.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna exit out of the game. That was super fun. So how many missions do we have left? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we finished 7 of 11.
Wow.
And to be fair, the last thing is a cutscene. So we actually have only 3 real missions to go.
That's incredible.
So what's going to probably happen next week is we're going to finish this and then play some multiplayer. So be ready, everybody.
Is multiplayer for ODST popular?
It's just Halo 3 multiplayer.
Oh, well then.
ODST
okay,
didn't
fine.
have its own multiplayer.
We could actually we could do a firefight.
Oh yeah, we could do it.
Firefight's something we could do too.
Yeah, we could do. We show off an ODST firefight. So once Halo: The Master Chief Collection is done shutting down here. God damn, the game can't even close properly. Fucking Lord. But
That's
here's my sick custom wallpaper from Mass Effect, by the way.
Yeah. I like it. This is cool.
Those are my top 2 party members up there. My love interest, my secondary party members, and then my meat shields. And then I chose the Citadel as my like cool space place.
How many locations can you?
It's like the
select
collector
from?
base, the Citadel. The Citadel once captured, a couple other places. Anyway,
Okay.
Like I said, so good. Yeah, I made a real good one. Very bro dude heavy, not gonna lie, with Rex, Grunt, Garrus, Javik, Thane.
You have the URL to make.
Yeah, I'll snag that for everyone. Put it in the Discord. So
Put it in the Discord. Hey, if you're not in the Discord,
yes,
join the Discord.
you should join the
Video
Discord.
games.
There's a link on our page here, and that's still not working. Bummer. Also,
Cool.
hey, you can see our new sub badge for the 1-year mark.
Oh man, did you put it in?
Yep. See?
Look at that. Hell yeah.
Little baby Shenron.
Aww.
So anyway, guys, we're gonna raid my friend Sarah. She's super cool. She goes by Charmy Sweets.
What you playing?
Resident Evil 4. She is a She is a cosplayer and cool person. You should give her a follow. She has a pet cam. You can stare at her dog.
Yep.
So we're gonna do that now. Please, everyone, go over, give her a follow. She's super cool. She just started streaming again after like a 2-year break. So yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. I'm excited.
Boom.
Oh, Pet Cam.
Super Game Crafts. Another raid. Thank you so much. Hi, Raiders. Hi, Super Game Crafts. How are you guys doing? Hey, Pet Cam. Yeah. Bradley Dunner, thank you so much for the follow.
Ah.
Okay, everybody go follow Super Game Crafts. Where were you streaming?
So someone rating.
Mira, she's my golden retriever. She's a cutie. Doing well. Just played a bunch of Halo and wanted to say hi. Ooh, fun. Hello.
All right, and we're gonna wrap up. If you're still watching us for some god awful reason,
we will be on tomorrow for something.
Tomorrow for
York, thank you for the
I don't know, probably be Sea of Thieves.
Probably be Sea of Thieves, to be honest with you.
We've mellowed out. I just want to get Aaron and I to Pirate Legends so we can shut up and start murdering people.
Yeah.
We're gonna fight Krauser.
Yep.
Bye guys. Parker, Johnny, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
Good times.
Leaving so soon?